Here's the secret of how du'ās are answered, hidden within the end of Surah Al-Fātiḥah and the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah. The whole surah is a du'a, ending with the plea, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you have favored, not those who earned your anger nor those who went astray. Notice the length of that passage is significantly longer than anything before in the Fatiha. That length symbolizes the effort we make in du'a and sometimes the time it takes for us to see its response. But the moment the du'a ends, the response begins, but not in the way we expect. Alif Lam Mim, a word surrounded by mystery. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows its true meaning. It shows how our du'as are answered in ways we cannot fully see nor understand, calling us to trust in Allah's plan, even when nothing seems to change. Perhaps these three letters, Alif, Lam, Mim, represent the ways Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answers your prayers. Sometimes you receive exactly what you ask for. Others, you may receive something better, and sometimes it's saved for you in the next life. Notice how you can only learn to read the word Alif Lam Mim correctly through transmission. In standard Arabic, the word would actually be pronounced Alam, meaning pain, but a teacher will tell you it should be pronounced Alif Lam Mim. Similarly, our belief in du'as come through revelation, and without that faith, you'll suffer a great deal of pain in not knowing or trusting Allah. Notice how even the length and sound of each letter in Alif Lam Mim carries the mystery of the process and the serenity in its sound. When making du'a, we cannot see or understand the process, but we take peace in knowing that is with God. Then comes the verse, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. This is the book in which there is no doubt, a guidance for the mindful. It begins with the word this, as though that mystery in Alif Lam Mim produced the answer. Notice that the du'a's answer, the book, is given before you are told the answer, guidance. How often does the answer of our du'a present itself for us only to notice it much later on? In fact, the gap between us asking and us realizing the answer has been given already is carried in every stretch between the verses. Finally, notice the answer is conditional. It requires both work, the book, and a state, taqwa, mindfulness. Your du'as are answered through the work you couple them with and the state that you present.